we have Black Adam coming out in a little over 2 weeks here. No, little under 2 weeks. No, little over 2 weeks. Maths.
I don't know. You know.
21st of October. 15
okay.
days. And I thought, bearing in mind that a big part of the Black Adam film, rumoredly, is going to be Dr. Fate's role. I thought, what better time is there to do a little character profile on Dr. Fate? It's been an age since we've been able to do a DC character profile on this channel. And it's not because we're Marvel Shields, it's because Marvel is doing relevant content and DC's very much up in the air. I was looking forward to doing some Flash character profiles, some Aquaman character profiles, but they just keep getting pushed back.
Yeah, you just have should be like 2025.
Anyway, okay, so Dr. Fate, aka Dr. Kent Nelson. He first appeared in More Fun Comics number 55, all the way back in May 1940. Old character.
Yeah.
He is a founding member of the Justice Society of America, the JSA. They are not to be confused with the Justice League of America.
Mm.
The JSA, is my understanding, and don't get me wrong, timelines in DC have been confusing at different times. JSA is an Earth 2 group of people.
Okay.
After Infinite Crisis, they all became one universe, but at the time, that was Earth 2, and then Earth 1 was Batman, Superman, and co. So, like, the JSA's Flash was Jay Garrick, not Barry Allen or Wally West or anything.
I get you.
And stuff like that. So they were founded during the Second World War to help the war effort.
Right.
So he's an interesting character because he's essentially the mortal presence being of Naboo. Naboo is an ancient spirit and creator of the helmet, amulet, and cloak that Dr. Fate uses.
Okay.
And basically, Dr. Fate's job is he is a sorcerer who works under the tutelage of Naboo and for the Lords of Order. And basically, the Lords of Order are in an eternal war with the Lords of Chaos.
Right.
Which, I mean, tracks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really interesting with Dr. Fate's powers because, as I'm sure you can imagine, he's compared to Doctor Strange a fair bit.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh, this is DC's Doctor Strange.
It's a fair comparison. And I think, although film goers haven't there yet and they tend to just throw shit at each other about it, people need to understand basically every character has a counterpart on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them Marvel came up with first, some of them DC came up with first. Mm-hmm. Some of them launched the same week.
Mm.
So I believe it's Swamp Thing and Man Thing, who are very, very, very similar characters, were designed together by two college roommates, one of whom sold the idea to DC, one of whom sold the idea to Marvel, and they both debuted in a comic in like the same month, maybe. Like, it happens all the time. You need to just accept it.
Those two roommates are smart artists.
Anyway, so what Naboo did was he has enhanced Kent as an individual. So Kent is a bit stronger and does have some magical abilities that he can inherently use. But he said himself he doesn't remember a lot of spells, he can't learn a lot of spells, and he's not as powerful without his helmet and stuff.
Right.
But when he is wearing his helmet, he is sicko mode. His telekinesis goes from like being able to lift a car to being able to move whole planets.
Oh.
He can fly. He's invulnerable to like punches from Superman. And he's as strong as Superman physically. So like power level with the helmet, he's at that like kind of Superman Martian Manhunter level.
Okay.
There has been times in the comics where he kind of gets a little bit mind controlled by Naboo. And during times while working with the JSA, he kind of had to stop wearing the helmet and just kind of get by on the basic powers that Naboo gave him. Because Naboo was like, you're getting too involved in human shit. There's bigger stuff for you to worry about. And he's like, the world is at war.
I am human.
Yeah, it's a classic one of these things where you have like these higher level species who are like, this doesn't matter in the grand scheme of the universe. Can you do what we care about? And he's like, I am actually still a fucking human. I care about what is happening on my planet.
Yeah.
Which does, in my opinion, create a very good counterbalance and internal struggle for characters.
It
But
does.
there we go. That is Dr. Fate. I believe Piers Brosnan, which I think is a bit of a weird casting, but I'm no Dr. Fate aficionado, is playing him in Black Adam. I'll probably do some more Black Adam character
Stuff.
profiles on the next couple of weeks.
I'll be honest, I didn't know who Dr. Fate was. And I saw it there and I was like, I don't know if this is DC, I don't know if this is Marvel.
As character design goes, he's very fucking cool. He's got a nice gold helmet, blue suit. He looks sick.